Has the DD rune. Would love to be able to... I mean, if Fade steps too far forward, they're actually going to use the pullback in onto HFN, and now the turn to fight. They want to find this kill with the DD Disruptor. They might be able to get it, and it will happen. HFN drawing first blood. And we haven't seen some of the phase drums. Could be that. Paparazzi pulled back in, got caught there in the wall, but with the blur evasion, they're still going to chase with the Thunderstrike, but only to put some pressure on as the rotation comes from Ori, and actually trying to turn now. They drop the coil onto Weeha. As you said, only level 4, and well, it looks like they don't have an answer. They just find 2 kills.
Yeah, actually,
still some potential to dive here. Lich is behind the tier 1 tower a little ways away, and Fade off in the trees. They're moving into position here. Tusk, they get the roar on to that Centaur. Now the chase for more, but the Stampede and everybody moving into position. They find the hoof stomp. The coil connects onto 2 of them as well. And now all of Chaos is stuck in a huge kerfuffle as Mr. King RD also going to be ran down. That was the Stampede, but he's trying to retreat to the north. Guess what? That's where the rest of Vici is. They throw out the dagger. Going to try and run him down, the roar, to try and slow this down a bit more. HFN hides off in the trees. They have the Dream Coil trying to just walk his way out of there. Chain Frost bouncing back and forth. Vici, no mercy at all.
Yeah, and there goes the most fun.
Blink Dagger done for the puck as well. Static Storm still 15 seconds away. The smoke up coming from Vici. Paparazzi could jump in the midst of all of this. They've already found the hook stomp. Now the lift up onto the Tusk, the roar. Trying to counter initiate. They pull him in with the snowball. Not bad. And now the turnaround though, the Stampede. They've still got them all caught there in the war. But where is the damage coming from Chaos? It's not there, and it's in spades for Vici. The only thing you can do is try and glimpse away that Centaur. This has gone from bad to worse to terrible of seconds. Misery is there with the Static Storm. There's some opportunities. The Courier reveals positioning possibly. Jump forward, hoof stomp, not quite on the mark, and now the Snowball saving himself, at least for the moment. Roar, which was stolen by Fate. Now the jump forward, they kill off Misery. Doesn't have buyback, so no Static Storm and Chaos. They have to save their SF. The Requiem does come out, and it is going to be able to find themselves at least 1 kill in a Paparazzi. And Yang also might end up going down here, so Chaos, have they been able to do it? The shards connect onto Ori. He used his Illusory Orb a second ago, but he gets the blink out, so he's still alive. But now they can walk into the pit.
Yeah, super well played by the SF. He completely destroyed the PA with the first Requiem, then he died and the passive Requiem killed the PA.
And suddenly, it's an 8,000 gold lead, but you have damage in the Roche pit. That's Illusory Orb already used. They're buying back on the center. They want to get him into this fight. He does have no Stampede, 10 seconds away, the Snowball. They jump in, they find the stun, it's going to be there. And now the follow-up, they're able to take down Ori. Vici, what have you done? They've already lost 1, they're going to lose 2. And maybe shards afterwards, can they catch the Centaur? It doesn't look like it. But you go.
Good guy.
Uh-oh, HFN. He's getting jumped on. They have the Stampede to chase him down. Going to need the roar to save his life. And now Requiem going to get thrown out. But do they have really any way to control him at all? They jump forward, want to find the kill. But Paparazzi going crazy. The BKB is already out. He wants to get the crit. It's not quite there. That crits, that's dead.
Yeah,
but no such luck.
He went a bit crazy there on Paparazzi. I think if he actually BKB'd there earlier, they would have gotten the kill. But
they're still chasing this one. They use the coil now. Lift up, Tusk dead yet again. No buyback for him. They kill off the Disruptor as well. And Vici only slowed down by the stuns from the familiars. And
yeah, he has so much raw physical DPS right now.
They need more of the survivability items for sure. Well, the hoof stomp, it's going to connect onto 2 of these heroes. The resummon, it's not going to be enough. He's just gone. 1,200 crits. Paparazzi is a monster. They do kill off Ori.
Yeah, and that's where Chaos will have to strike. They can't give them the Roshan or the game will just end.
Vici is in a position to just sort of barrel down a lane. They find the hoof stomp, the Snowball save onto 2. The Static Storm is down, but I don't think this is good enough. Paparazzi does not give a damn. He has the BKB. Look at these cleaves. Look at the crits. Look at the kill for HFN if they can find him, but they're going to buy back on the Tusk. That slows down the pressure. Yang is under tier 4 towers. You get a good bit of damage, but now the triple dagger yet again. Keep your eyes on Paparazzi, or maybe just the hoof stomp coming out, and a triple kill already. Can he find more? Focusing down the Visage now. He wants the Ultra. Give this man a little bit more here as well. Another blink strike after the Snowball is going to come in a second, and I don't think King R is long for this world. Rampage stolen, but it's all good because there's another target to go after afterwards. HFN is god, beyond godlike for Paparazzi, and GG is Vici. Knockout Chaos.
He stole the Rampage, man.
Unbelievable. Well,
there's not much to say about this game. VG had the superior draft, in my opinion. Just more options overall.
Really good answer
Prada,
to Centaur.
top. In a lot of trouble here. The right clicks, the Fateful as a Fairy Fire will survive.
The boar, though. The boar. He wants to break the salve. Prada, that hurts. And now Prada, he's dead.
Gonna die. The boar.
Drop your hit.
The boar is the slowest attack in the world, but it gets the hit off eventually as Crit will start to get chased. Has a Fate Bolt to reduce the damage if he wants to turn for it. He won't actually go for it. EG's very happy about this, just being able to farm. And the times that we've seen... top lane, the roar.
I mean, it's used on the Phoenix. He does end up falling, and now the Stampede, the chase forward, wanting to find it. They have a Dream Coil afterwards if they want to drop it here. Chasing forward for this Beastmaster. S4 looks like he's going to go down while Matthew is battling off against Fly. Attune finally able to finish off that kill, and it looks like Lich just going to get the... No, not TP away. They got the coil. And so with that, EG looks like they're going to lose too. Making that move.
Yeah, they're trying to get the catch on him.
They see RTZ, they just use Hoof Stomp though, and now they won't have the follow-up stun, even though they are going to have the Stampede. RTZ trying to walk away, he decides to go for the egg, but he's just dead.
Yeah, he can't do anything. No blink, you're leashed. Mid lane though, the stolen illusory orb allows Crit to jump forward.
Chase forward, the Nightmare, Matthew living through it, the Brain Sap as well as that Sunray, keeping him alive, and they use the Roar now onto the Phoenix with the egg already down, and they chase forward and find more than Chain Frost. Does end up bouncing a couple of times here onto Draken as well. Leo style trying to jump away. Attune gets the Blink Strike away, but the Boar is going to find that kill in the end. Now the slowdown coming, but Fly with that Frost Shield, it's too hard.
Yeah, it's probably, I think for the armor is probably one of the bigger things. He wants to have any type of bonus armor he can versus a PA.
Dream Coil only connects onto one, and they're actually just going to drop the Supernova with the Chain Frost coming out. Crit able to find the kill afterwards. He also stole Stampede. They demolished him.
Frank getting chased out. He may have a Vanguard, but it's an OD. Arcane Orb doesn't care about a Vanguard.
All right, Crit owned that fight. Just immediately turn it back around.
It's the single Chain Frost, and also you mentioned the Sumail having the Veil, how much intelligence he gets from it.
Yeah.
Veil, triple null, and treads. That ulti from OD pretty much one-shotted PA in the fight.
The rest of it, the Crit cleaned up, and now turning it back around with that Fiend Script. Is this actually going to work? Crit is still living through all of it, and Attune just drops again, and now Frank turned upon. Can they chase him down as well?
He lived so much longer than they intended. And they're going to get multiple kills here. They might be able to close onto Frank. He's trying to get a hoof stomp. Look at Astral.
Pull him back in. Prada still in the area, but the Arcane Orb, Frank, he doesn't know where to go now. He's going to try and Stampede away.
Constantly sitting up 120, 130 intelligence. And Frank wants him to take
another. It's a pretty good Dream Coil, and now they have the Supernova to follow it up. There's another steal of that Stampede, but Crit might end up falling nonetheless. Sumail trying to get down to the low ground, but he's controlled for the moment. Sanity's eclipse damage. They have no mana left. And now they jump forward. RTZ finds himself one. Oh, God. And now Matthew also in trouble. When he shows up to the fight, it's damn good. Double kill for RT. Hastrun. As all of EG was running in towards them, but now they've caught themselves one. And in a little bit of trouble. That's Frank. He does have that Blink Dagger, but not very helpful. They're just going to Stampede away. Try and run.
The Fiend Script.
Okay, not bad at all. The Supernova on the other side. They use the Roar to try and turn it back around, though. And there's going to be the Sanity's Eclipse. Didn't stand a chance. Attune done. Prada gone. Frank is going to fall. All five done.
Attune, he can't show up to these fights.
Can't do it.
As soon as he sees anybody, he just pops the counterspell instantly. And look at the coil on him.
Not bad. The turnaround, but that is going to be the bash, and Attune turned upon by this anti-mage. They can't do anything to him.
They don't have the damage for him.
Arteezy is just living through all of this. They are going to try and find themselves one kill. The Beastmaster's dead, but Attune completely out of mana, and they don't even get to get the Mana Void. Crit is able to find that kill. Just
he really
like
wants the Mana Void. He really wants the Mana Void.
Trying to get Leo style. Hello.
Oh, for a long time, not even just at this point.
Attune jumped upon. There's going to be the Roar and the follow-up coming. They want to try and see if they can turn this back around. The Dream Coil, the walk away. That's Frank initiated on, and well, this Dream Coil is only going to last a moment. There's the Mana Void on the puck, seeing if they can chase, and Draken punch, bash, done, dusted. RTZ keeps on chasing for more. This guy's hungry for blood. He's going to be able to find himself a double kill. What more is left on the menu? Just an Astral there on the AM. They're able to find themselves a kill on the Rubik. Meanwhile, RTZ just walking away from all the crits that Akun can throw out.
And those crits don't even hurt him too much, like we were mentioning. Just too much armor at this point.
So the Tier 3 tower looking for more. A godlike Sumail and a Tier 3 tower soon to be jumped upon. It's just such a long range that you can blink. Aegis does expire, but this is Tier 3 tower going down. Dagger thrown back at Attune.
They're just, you know, soaking in the last few moments of their tournament life here on the side of Thunder Predators. EG is closing this one out.
Has another Abyssal Blade here in a second if he wants, but...
Also the Hex from Sumail's back up too, so...
Their eyes on the prize. They're going to take this Tier 3 tower down. EG, they're being tested a little bit in the beginning of game number 1, have looked dominant all throughout this game number 2, and off the back of a Sumail OD.
Yeah, Sumail 9-0-9 in this game.
The stomp, they do have the egg. Trying to take it down now, but the Fiend's Grip, the Supernova is done, the Abyssal Blade is there. Double kill for RTZ. Meanwhile, Vicinity's Eclipse is going to find the kill onto Attune, and good game is called, as Matthew says, good luck next.
Yeah, this one felt real hard. They put a little bit of pressure onto RTZ, but not nearly enough. And again, Puck does not have a successful game. Really rough showing.
Once I build up my items and once I build up my intel, Invis may help and get the kill over on Bryle, as, yep, he has no idea the ES will rolling boulder in. Sven, TPing in, and Bryle, really, back under the tower of 50 HP, already starts us out thanks to the Storm Bolt. He can get the Rift off, he'll phase shift, dodge the attack, so he even keeps regenerating through.
Hasn't managed to find game impact.
Oh, the fight in mid, Bryle looking for this solo kill onto the OD. He knows he can't snap the Dream Coil, or else he will die, but that's why Darkseer actually kicked closer by the ES, allowing him to come to this fight, and with the Storm Bolt, maybe they have the damage. Puck being pulled in by that Sinister Gaze, but now another banishment. Bryle's in very deep. Does he have an escape? No, he does not. The clap is there for the Broom.
So he's just going to go for that Blink bots build and do what he did last game, you know, just spam, just push lanes.
They're going up to move, rolling boulders and the kick back into the hammer. But then Warcry, Marsh tries to create some space. Bryle as well has Dream Call available. They're trying to get Moo a Blink spot, and that's exactly what happens. But the orb from Arbet follows through. Bryle still is very uncertain. He wants to fight this, but with the Weaver arriving, he'll get the bugs onto the Puck. This makes it very difficult to use that Blink Dagger of his. He'll have to get the Dream Call with the wall. They have some kind of combination, but Puck instantly brought back. He jumped onto the edge of his coil. That's why he's already back in the middle of this fight. Yeah, we're not going to bet if we get this one. They're then a rolling boulder forward. Grimstroke has nowhere to go. J-Storm committing heavily on the economy to try and win this fight. But it just ain't happening. So the run for the bounty runes begins. And all four actually go the way of J-Storm. I don't think that's enough to make up for what happened. And they're going to go for another kill. Stormbolt over on the Weaver. This intel of Arbet, 24 stolen intel. He hits so hard, they just want one target. March will present himself as Darkseer can surge away. Ties down for the ES, now gives J-Storm the confidence to move forward
Courier's got OD's BKB on it. You do not want to take this fight until it's acquired.
Oh, then again, they found the Puck, jump down. Man, destroyed!
Still a ways away from that Phantom Assassin BKB. I think if you're Fnatic, look for a smoke move, try and catch someone off guard, find that kill. Puck down in the astral plane with no orb.
MP, silence up on top. Eagle's gonna get the kill on Puck in the mid lane. If Weaver could survive this, remember he's still got the Aegis Immortal, but he wants to time-lapse off so much of the damage. Darkseer wall is gone.
Yeah, you just
Puck
push.
is gone. This is, yeah, you go up.
You've got split, remember.
Brewmaster has a BKB coming in on the Courier too. So even if they want to try and kill off Ice, he can ensure he gets his split.
Yeah, and that means he's able to zone now for so long. He gets top BKB and then later the split.
It's the rolling boulder coming forward. They turn on the Magnetize, get blinding with the Chain Frost. No way for J-Storm to walk away from the fight. They're even tipping in the middle of the engagements. Short jabs.
This is the Fnatic I expect to see when
Yeah.
I show up to cast some goddamn Dota 2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Aggressive jump forward, getting in the front of it. Even the rolling boulder, the stun time with the meteor hammer, perfectly combated against Fear. Arbet's got 40 stolen intelligence. He doesn't care about Darkseer illusions. You don't need Brewmaster to dispel this crap. You just need Arbet to just beat through all of them, kick back in the Darkseer. He'll go down. Maybe now you should start dealing. Stop walking through the wall, guys. March still wants to try and fight. They're ignoring him. He's actually just walking with them. Ice was doing objective-based Dota in the meantime. Now the OD will fall, and Fnatic, okay, you've overcommitted. You just gave a double kill to Moo. Over 1.2k gold from this. On the courier now, a Yule Scepter on the puck. They actually managed to find the money on Bryle. Then they smoke. They want the initiation. Ice comes in close. He blinks. He claps. Instantly BKBs. And J-Storm in the middle. Now with a Chain Frost. Marsh, he'll back away and at least get rid of this. But the Dark Sea Wall's almost nothing. But it's the damage to come in from Moo. He almost killed off the OD, but he can't jump over to him. Not while the BKB's up. And the Eclipse hits it with the Storm Bolt. The Moo jumps up with the clean damage. He's doing heavy damage to Fnatic, but they've still only killed off the Lich. They need more. ES will rolling boulder away. Okay, he stuck around way too long with the Meteor Hammer, trying to hit with that. And it's 2 heroes out for VG J-Storm. Moo still needs to be big with a follow-up stun. He'll go down, and they really threw everything they had. Fear is the sole survivor. There's some revenge to come in with 3 heroes dying. Still 20 seconds before he potentially can spawn. Puck.
Obi-Wan's on the high ground, Toby. I don't know how this ends.
Oh, then BKB, ice, instantly pumping in towards March. They orb themselves away. Moo, he wanted to actually jump in. He was using the stun that was from Grimstroke, but he never got it off. DJ will rolling boulder in. The defensive imprisonment from Abed will buy more time and just flagged himself. They want to go for the kill. DJ rolling boulder out. The back won't pull him back in. In fact, DJ does get up the hill and then, well, he'll die. Buybacks there, but Abed builds up so much intelligence. The hammer drop, it hurts so hard, and the PA has almost no life. In fact, it is no life. Gets immolated down by ice. Jump forward, rolling boulder, no stun, will not be able to reach the retreating VGJ Storm players. Fear will get his own TP out. Blind, off target. They bought the gem on Fear to try and get some extra information. Oh, that silence from Bryle. A little bit too far out. Nice gets a 3-man clamp into BKB. The Dark Seal Wall committed very early on. They'll try and get rid of the illusions. It's just rolling boulder away. Up to safety, up to the hill, the Dream Call, catching 3. But where's the follow-up? The triple stifling daggers all get wasted on the Brewlings.
Yep.
They don't have the team fight anymore.
You can't fight into this lineup.
They find Sven. Drop him down. March just gets obliterated. Everyone was there. Even the MKB is completed over on the Weaver, so they'll add that up and stop walking through Darkseer walls. Look for a different target. Forev may be it. Brewmaster set him up. Jabs is low, but there goes. You hammer down. Moo will BKB, but he lost 80% of its life before he even got that off. Forev is running back underneath his tier 4 towers. The only safe place he feels, but MP's got the distance, but he doesn't have the speed. Puck is keeping the creep wave out in mid. DJ is looking at him. He's not even casting an ability. Bryle is dropping items, trying to force him to fight underneath the creep wave. That's his null talisman. And DJ's doing the same thing. You want this? You can't have this. Bottom lane's going down in the meantime. At least there's a little bit of crap and giggles coming in. But with the Chain Frost and the pullback, MP and Jabs easily pull it off. Now back to the fight. Puck, well, okay, he was back and then he was gone. Moo's looking for damage, not available. MP is a triple kill, and GG, well played. Fnatic Wall 2-0 the series. They managed to knock out J-Storm during the KL made one. This one, it definitely wasn't as clean, but on the scoreboard it will be cleaner. 2-0.
And you can see a lot more joy in the team's face after this performance in comparison to the last one.
It was when we first saw this pick come up. We're like, okay, how is this actually going to function? The tether is up, and now Shadow, he's too far away. He's actually going to give away first blood up on the top lane. Couldn't stick around.
Not the setup, not the guy that's got to make all the moves. I love when this guy is in a position where all he has to do is play around his teammates. Not
literally exactly what they're doing. SB's charging up, going to try and create a little bit more space. Double hoof stomp, but here comes your Spirit Breaker right into the Centaur. They'll get a secondary Rocket Barrage off, but that Centaur is so damn tanky. He's got the boots to get a little bit more distance away too. Another Rocket Barrage, but they work together, but still it moves around the Grimstroke, and then a charge forward. Kuro, mad cowing under. I'll give you points from the Game of Thrones reference. Yeah, this is really nice for Tidehunter to take. The Courier's even flying over the top of it. One more anchor smash and he claims it all. Now Grimstroke will try and do something about it. Spirit Breaker moves down south. Remember, there is still the Tidehunter Ravage. They kind of want to have the fight, so you charge forward into Ninja Boogie. One more bash from Kuro would probably help him out. Matumba, okay, he doesn't care. He commits the Ravage. They know they'll get the kill.
But Still fine. Plenty of net worth.
Top
70
lane.
CS.
SB's charging forward. They got homing missiles to combine it, so one of these suns will be able to connect. Spirit Breaker, the hoof stomp, keeps them away for a bit, but with the call down and the rocket barrage, and they're keeping them alive. GH's fairy fire popping, so they can stay on top of the gyrocopter. Then underneath the tower for Tim, Armel, he'll TP in to be involved in this fight. Spirit Breaker wants to charge forward, but Armel, so much damage, and Liquid, you over aggression on bottom. They do the same up on top.
And they get the all
Away from any of the camps, so nothing will be blocked.
I don't know if Liquid knows that that happened. We'll see. Usually, if they sniff out some wards, they immediately buy sentries, but they did not in this case. And oh, Chain Frost!
Yeah, it's Ninja Boogie going for the solo. GH and Shadow tries to split up, but they're very tanky. Chain Frost is good, but IO is better.
Yeah, that was very ambitious. Respect,
just kill top.
He's probably dead from that position anyway.
Time dilation, Mask of Madness, chaining stuns, way too good. Kuro doesn't even pop the one charges. Felt like he was not going to live through that.
On the Wisp, on the Spirit Breaker, on anyone they want, pretty much.
Well, they're waiting for the gank over Rio, and that's why Tidehunter Invis route. Gushimum holding the Nether Strike. He knew the Stampede was going to be coming, but Gabby goes in for the Chrono Sweep. That's very tanky here. Oh, no! Shadow's going to run with the call down. Faceless Void and the Tinker both going down. Not where he wanted to be. The homing missile will switch targets over towards Tim's under the tower. Where's it going now? It ain't to the ledge.
Total control now of the TNC jungle.
Which is funny because it goes the other way. That TP did not complete from the Tinker. He was beating onto the creep wave, but the Anchor Smash kills it off. And now you see Tide try and sustain, look for the back into the Ravage. Darkseer, he's holding it for the moment. Just Iron Shells onto the Tidehunter. Surge is not available to move him forward, but it doesn't matter when you got Spirit Breaker starting up the initiation. They're all grouped up nicely, 5 heroes together, but Centaur, he wants to fight. Stampede off, but the Ravage, Tide just breaks free so quickly, but Soulbind, it catches Iron. Shadow can't do anything. It was a perfect double check.
Find your stronghold around the Tinker March and get that Soulbind off. You have double laser, double Chain Frost, double edge. You're gonna find kills.
Now we'll see just how tanky they can be. Kuro charging forward, hits on 2. They'll back into a double Anchor Smash, not to mention a 3-man wall. Kuro started this fight with 250 HP. He's barely alive, and they'll stick together to get not 1, not 2, but they'll look for the 3rd kill. Faceless Void, is there a charge of darkness? You're looking to move in, but it doesn't matter. Shadow already gets the...
Armor's not gonna help. You're gonna die to Tinker, right? You just gotta find these guys.
Io and Gyro, they're in trouble. Faceless Void started up for the Chronosphere, won't get it. And GH, he moves perfectly to the side. They'll tether over now. The hook stop is over on the Gyrocopter. The rocket spam is just kicking in non-stop. Now you're Chrono Poke. The Lich Chain Frost will not work, however. Darkseer, he's got the back, he's got the Iron Shell. They've kept him alive! Shadow is up! 60 HP was all he needed. Void goes down. You'll have the Centaur join him as well. 9 HP he drops to. 1 charge up. Blink Dagger comes off cooldown. And looks like Liquid don't have the vision. Oh yeah, they do. The Observer Ward's inside the lane. Gush forward, won't matter.
Nearly all of the damage.
Look at that movement speed. Never really think about that combination. Spirit Breaker surge forward as he charges Soulbind and the double Chain Frost. You can think of that combination. You will lose Kuro. Matumba will get the Ravage off. It's a 1-for-1 trap, but now here comes Shadow in the cooldown off target, and they're locked together with their own Chronosphere. Darkseer tries to create space, backing around as she pulling Centaur into the middle of the Chronosphere. GH Bullcrab, he's still alive at 150 HP, and Shadow BKB's up. The flak and damage spills out, allowing him to get the kill over on the Lich, but he's lost his entire team. Needs to rocket barrage back, and Gabby senses it coming. Time walk.
I mean, Bulldog does get a lot of viewers nowadays. Bear in mind, those are 2 fights now. Oh, Void first.
Yeah, no Relocate's coming in. He'll jump up, but that's why Shadow was already there. And you've got support. The Soulbind is out, and here goes your double Chain Frost. They want to split. GH just has to tank it. Shadow is the BKB to protect himself, and then TP out. No, they fear they pull it back in again. The BKB wore off. Man, I don't know if they had the confidence not to use the Chrono. They knew the timing, but... Even high ground defense, even if GH does what he did before and teams up with the Tidehunter, then you're giving him more buffs. And Tide, he has so much information. He'll go for the Gush, but it's actually a Tinker TP out. The Grimstroke, Soulbinds, gets the double silence, and here we go again! Another Chain Frost! The Ravage will at least catch out on 2, but Arnold's back into the tree. Charges up, they can see where he's going, but a Chronosphere, it cleans them up. And Shadow, he wants to help out the back, keeping Gabby off the back of Tidehunter so he can move forward. He wants to tinker, saving the anchor smash for it. They break the Aegis to the Immortal, and where's the help? Centaur can't do anything, so you're bringing back up again. A time walk down, then maybe with the charge, it will cancel off any kind of extra effect that comes from the Stampede. Too good, and they're right on top of them. They burn through.
Hunt the Tinker and find him, and then there could even be a relocate on top if necessary.
This Observer Ward is doing so much. They know they're farming up the Ancient, and they lock them together. Here's your combination! Mind Control tries to do something, jumping on the Tinker on the back, but double buyback. They're going to try and turn this one around. GH and Shadow moving forward. Gabby, he's jumped down, begins his own TP. They go after the Centaur. He's down in the trees. Blink off.
What he has queued up, but I feel like the Maelstrom first just to scale
better. Look at that surge up from Mind Control. He sees him with the Sentry Ward, breaks the smoke over on the Centaur, and they want to try and fight this one. They're trying to stay separated. Here's your cooldown, completely wasted, but the Rabbit actually catching Face's voice. Time Walk didn't get him down the hill. He was too short, not enough length. They go for more with that Nether Strike, pushing back the big hero in the fights for TNC, taking out Tim's.
And you're suddenly a non-factor.
Look at that speed! This gyrocopter, he's popped the rockets instantly. Tim just explodes. He'll buy back Indy. Double hooked him. This is nice. Where's the combination? The Chronosphere! Gabby got it. Then, however, the follow-up, Matumba's Ravage makes it difficult. Gabby's just fighting for himself, but he does kill off the Ire. They've lost that amplification, but Gabby, he cannot fight against Matumba. That is way too strong. Has to run away, but another hooked him. Just try and delay the attack. Keep the racks alive. Soulbind not available. BKB from Shadow. Now it will be popped. They still want to try and fight. Negative armor on the Centaur, and that's why he just evaporates all health, but no protection. The Rax is gone, and that's enough.
Close out game.
Just watch this Tidehunter damage go through the roof. He's already at plus 359. And double corner. Here's the Warlord combo. Hit him in the pit. 2 heroes down. Spirit Breaker's gone. No way that Liquid can reply that far.
Even against the super creeps, he's got the creep wave bottom on the tier 2. They run under the ward though. This could be good for TNC.
Observer and Sentry, do they want to try and find this? They're together. There's the hook stop. They need the double combination for Centaur. They do actually hit with a soul bind, but once again, the Rabbit pops up, and that Lich Chain Frost bounces around, but it goes the opposite direction. With everyone together, Shadow gets the double kill underneath the shrine. TNC die. 5 heroes. They were in that, and 4 of them died. Centaur, the only one to get out, but he got caught in the chrono.
Shadow is healing with Satanic hits while he's in Chronosphere, thanks to that Aghanim Scepter upgrade from Wisp.
Boy.
And you have a BKB on both targets. And that double Lich ult's irrelevant now.
Look at the AoE surge. They just go up into the high ground once again. Everyone even grouped up for it.
And you can see the difference, right? 2 heroes dead on TNC, Liquid's diving the base. 2 heroes dead on Liquid, TNC have to play safe and scared.
Tidehunter finally gets out of the tree line. I think he was waiting for the Tinker to jump into the tree line and just get that instant kill. So the lane of Rax now on top is gone. Both sidelines taken care of, and they get the buyback from the Faceless Void. But
Shadow
you know,
10,000 gold.
Yeah, he wants to. Okay, maybe he should spend some of that. But the push is coming into the mid lane. The tier 3 tower, he's buying it up now. But Liquid, they want to jump. No Ravage available, but a Daedalus on the Tidehunter. You look for that damage. Great hook stop, catching 3. Soulbind him. The Chain Frost should be pretty damn good as well. But Ninja Boogie, they don't actually have anything. The Soulbind can't be there because you don't have the Grimstroke alive. I look for it, and there's like nothing. Sure, why not? They got no direct damage now, TNC, to kill off Shadow.
Yeah, and they have 2 pipes.
Stop. Try and hold him in position. Looking for the follow-up stunts, but Lotus Orb will protect Shadow. Homing missiles, jumping forward. All 3 go towards the Centaur. Call down. That seems a little preemptive as the Chronosphere on bottom lane. They're catching Matumba. He cannot get anything off it. Then he just uses buyback. They actually have no Chronosphere now. Buying BTs. Why do I just feel like I got debated?
The status resist on this gyrocopter, my god, he's getting stunned for all of like a second and a half.
There's your Ravage, #1, instantly removing off the Grimstroke. It's buyback to Marble, and they need the extra control. A double stun from Kura, but here comes your Ravage. Matumba, next up, he'll break free instantly, and they're a little bit too far away from Gabby. He jumps forward, but there's no Chronosphere. He has to bounce back instantly. The damage is just so high. GH actually has the tethered ability. He was doing more damage than I've seen the Faceless Void do. Another hoof stomp forward. They look towards the center. Armel jumps in deep. BKB will protect him. He'll actually re-arm Blink further away, trying to fight underneath their own tier 4 towers. Now the charge forward. Damn, they move fast. Through the centaur, through the void, and in through to the next round. They will take the fountain, and Team Liquid keep their lower bracket hopes alive. They already got knocked down by Team Secret. Well, they've got their winner's bracket position, but Liquid move forward to face up against Fnatic in the lower bracket round 3, and they do it with confidence.
That was the Shadow Show, and obviously his team playing excellent, but
that was possibly...